Hey there, it's Calvin. I want to talk about the core model for working with your mind as an entrepreneur, as a human being. Really understanding how your mind works and how to get to the unlocks that's going to get you to the next level in your business, in your life. And I call this is part of what I call the Simplero UOS. Simplero UOS. You can see it up here at the top. You can see my cursor, which maybe you can't. But I've got this genius model here, which has you and your clients and your team, and I have got a framework for each one. So today I want to talk about the core coaching model here. I call it You Are the Product. And the idea is that in business, we attract people based on who we are, based on the energy that you put out, the vibe, the spirit, the soul energy that you put out in the world. And the more people can see you and feel you, the more they're going to want to buy from you and become your clients. And those people that respond the most to you when you're at your sharpest, when you're at your most expressed of your core soul life force energy are your people. They're the ones that are going to be the easiest for you to work with. They're the ones that are going to look at you and be like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is exactly what I've been looking for. And there are people out there that are not really your people. And the faster that we can repel those and send them away and just be like, oh, go find someone else to work with, the better it is. We want to be very strongly attractive to the people that are your people and very strongly repellent to the people who are not. And that's how you create an amazing business and life. This is every area in life. You want to attract your people to you and you want to repel not your people. So this is the core model that is the whole idea of You Are the Product is based around. And the idea is we have three levels here. We have the level of truth, as I call it, which is the level of sort of the absolute, your soul family, your soul, the spirit energy, the universal consciousness. It's just pure being and time and matter doesn't exist. Everything is energy. Everything is the present moment. It's the realm of spirit. Then we've got the inner game part, the inner portion, which is your mindset, your thoughts and your feelings, your beliefs, your mind, your state of being on this planet in this time. And then we've got the outer, which is where you have your actions and your results, as well as your brand and your product. Now, what's going to happen is the way most people work is that they want certain results. And so results are downstream from actions. And so now we talk about, well, what actions do you need to take to get those results? But that's missing something big, which is that actions themselves are downstream from something else. And I bet you've experienced this many times. It's why there's a multi-billion-dollar dieting industry, right? Everybody knows that in order to lose weight, lose fat specifically, gain muscle weight, but get rid of the fat, you have to exercise more and you have to eat less. You have to move and breathe more. You have to eat less. There are other factors, of course, and what you eat matters, and maybe timing and sleep and all these things. But overall, it's not much more complicated than that at a very high level. So actions are eat less and move and breathe more. And that's going to get you the result. However, people don't do it, right? Most people don't do it. Why? Well, because actions are downstream from thoughts and feelings. And so thoughts and feelings are what actually determines what you do. And so if you're just working at the level of action, you're fighting your innate nature. You're fighting your thoughts and your feelings. Now, a lot of coaches will go in and look at the thoughts and the mindset, and they might even go into your feelings. But thoughts and feelings are downstream from your filters, which are really downstream from your state of energy, your E state, your energetic state. So the filters are those core beliefs that are so deep in your psyche that you're not even aware of them. They might be things like phrases like, I'm not safe, I'm not wanted, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, I'm wrong, I'm broken, I'm flawed, I did something wrong, I fucked up, I am a fuck up, not wanted, not desired, not important. Those kinds of beliefs they're lodged so deep in your subconscious, they get installed when you're like maybe a year old, very early. You have maybe some language, but it's more of a felt sense. It's not something that you're consciously aware of. And what happens is those filters become the world that we live in. And so the work that I do as a coach is I go upstream from your results and your actions, so your thoughts, your beliefs, and then identify what's the filter that you have that keeps you in this small box. And by getting awareness of that and then shifting it and realizing that, oh my God, I've been running this belief. I've been running with this filter. I've been like wearing colored glasses my whole life. And then having that awareness, that starts to shift your reality, because now whenever that comes up again, you realize that you have a choice. And so if we go upstream all the way to the filter, we unhook that, we change that filter, we change the lens in our glasses to now we can see clearly. Now your thoughts and your feelings are going to improve, your actions and your results are going to follow suit. And now I have clouds here because the way I think of it is that the absolute is the sun. It's the reality of life. It's that energy, the consciousness, the life. It just is. It's the isness. It's the truth. It's the absolute. Now, the way I think of it is that is kind of separated into soul families or soul tribes. And then you have your individuated soul. That's all part of that pool of the absolute. And so our job is to allow the sunshine of our soul to flow as freely as we can into our human existence through the filters being as non-existent or as light as possible, into our thoughts and our feelings and into our actions and results, but also into our brand and our products. And so this is where now your brand is infused with your life force energy, with your soul energy, so that now it's speaking very strongly to your soul family or your soul tribe. And when you do that, magic ensues, because you're attracting the exact right people that are resonating most with who you are at your essence. And so that's really the work that I do as a coach, is I swim upstream from the results that you want up to kind of shifting those filters, changing the lenses on your glasses. So now everything downstream flows so much more easily, and your soul energy flows into your brand and your product so that it can attract other people from the same soul tribe who your content is going to be speaking to. So this is the core framework for this idea of you are the product, which also happens to be the title of a book that I have coming out. And this is when you get this right, everything in your business just falls into place beautifully. And it's really remarkable how when you change the filters or you remove the filters, problems that you thought were problems just stop being problems and they just melt away. They dissolve. They're not the problems that you have in your life are all something that's created by the you that you are, by your state of being, by your mind, by these filters. So once you change the filters, the problems just go away because they were created by you and by your filters in the first place. And when you get this, it's really, really profound. And that's the kind of work that I love doing with clients, because now like your life just explodes open. Right? It's like, boom, it's just really, it just explodes open, and all the problems that you thought were problems are no longer problems. So that's the game, guys. That's the game. So this is where your business becomes your spiritual gym. Like you go to business to work on stuff that looks like business problems, but really they're mind problems. And when you solve them in your mind, it solves not just the business problem, but it solves it in all of your life. And so your business goes to be where you get to sharpen the saw, where remove the filters. It just becomes a place where you go to exercise your, you get to play on this earthly plane of becoming more of the true essence of who you are. It's pretty fun, I have to say. It's pretty fun. I enjoy the heck out of it as a business owner, as a coach, as an entrepreneur myself. I love that process so darn much, and that's what this is all about. So if this speaks to you, here's a couple of ways that we can help you. Obviously, Simplero, the software, if you're not on Simplero, check it out. It's pretty remarkable. Everything in one place for your online coaching business to deliver your gift intimately without burning out. And if you're already doing $5K a month or so or above, get in touch and we can talk about whether Simplero Academy is a fit for you. This is where I coach you every single week with the group. It's a group coaching with the other members of Academy. I'll bring some kind of a framework that is relevant to the group right now, and then there's open Q&A, open coaching, and we go deep. We go deep on stuff, and we really go for the big wins in your business, whether it's strategy or it's mindset or it's systems. Like my kind of programmer mind is really, really good at identifying what those core shifts are. I'm really good at zooming on just the exact root cause of whatever is going on, and then just shifting that so that things flow. So that's what we do in Simplero Academy. So if that speaks to you, get in touch, hit me up. Best way is to find me on Instagram. It's just my name, Calvin Corelli, and then DM me there. Send me the DM, the word coach, and then we can talk about whether I can help you and whether that's we're a fit to work together. All right, that's it. Talk soon. Be well. Bye.